Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome back to another Truck Night battle. This is going to be the craziest mega truck showdown we've done so far, and as I've said in some of the previous showdown videos that have featured the monstrosity, not really considering it a part of this actual like competition. The trucks that I'm actually comparing are the Gladiator Mega Truck, this OBS Dually Mega Truck, and Frog's old Megalodon, which actually hasn't been seen in a long time in any of my videos. I haven't brought it out in a long time, but I figured that because I hadn't driven the OBS before, I needed a couple of trucks that were similar in size, but not quite the exact same size. Now, the Gladiator is very similar in size, the Megalodon is a little bit smaller, and obviously the monstrosity is just huge, but it's here to kind of be the not necessarily the control, but like it's here to be the sort of overlord of the group and not really be in competition. But since I haven't driven the OBS the OBS Dually in a video yet, we're going to go ahead and drive that one first. So let's go ahead and jump into the OBS Mega Dually. Go ahead and get into the correct camera view, and we'll go ahead and start this thing up and actually see how it does out on the course. So starting it up, definitely, it roars to life. I don't know if you guys can hear how loud it is, but I definitely can. I mean, I have been trying to get a good volume level with these trucks because sometimes they're way louder than usual, sometimes they're way quieter than usual. So you can actually stay in high for quite a while before it starts to bog out. However, the crazy thing about this truck, or one of the crazy things about this truck, is the fact that even in low 3, it will still spin. So like, if you're on, like, soft ground or uneven ground, it will spin in low 3 depending on how soft the surface is. Other than that, it's actually a really good-looking truck. It's one of my personal favorite mega trucks that Frog has built. I mean, I really enjoy the OBS Fords, as you guys know, and I really, really dig them. I kind of have a little bit of a soft spot for them. So seeing this, seeing this be here and be able to be used is actually really, really cool, and I really enjoy using it. These are also, all the trucks in this video, as of recording this video, are available for everybody to use on the Steam Workshop. So, if you just go on Frog's Steam Workshop, you should be able to get your hands on these trucks. So, let's go ahead and hitch this thing up to one of the F-150s. And I don't know if that's enough slack or not, but we're about to find out. And go! Come on, get on it! Let's see if you can get all the way through. Nope. Yeah, I had to drop it back down to... had to drop it back down a little bit, otherwise it was going to start spinning. And I'm actually going to make sure that's on pull so it doesn't keep trying to start. Come on! Oh, that we almost jumped... We literally jumped like 3/4 of the way over the water and then bounced the rest of the way. Threw it into high over the rocks. I mean, the little F-150 behind us is getting beaten and battered. It can't really... I don't want to use the term keep up, because it's not like it's trying to keep up. It's more like it's trying to hang on for dear life back there. Come on, there we go. It started to spool up right at the end and started to bounce over the last little bit of rocks. Now, this is obviously way too wide for the balance obstacle, and I'm going to go ahead and release that guy, but let's see what we can do in terms of going over the balance obstacle, because wait a second. Is it just wide enough? Like, just barely wide enough to do that? No, not on the front. On the rear it is. If it was a double dually, a front and rear dually, it'd be able to. Oh, well, it was a good idea. It was a good idea. I was going to try to, like, drive it through with the rear wheels on the bridges and the front wheels in the water. But obviously, the game had other ideas, and when it clipped one of the little posts, it kind of gave up on that. But we might actually be able to... Nope. Can I pull it out of here? No. Oh, yes, apparently. Oh, we broke the tree. I need to winch to something solid. That might be solid. I don't know how solid it is, but... Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. So yeah, apparently driving over the bridges, or at least attempting to drive over the bridges with just the rear axle on a bridge, is not a good idea and should definitely be avoided. Alright, let's hit this in high and see how high it jumps. Actually, not high at all. It's actually got a crazy, like, crazily soft suspension. And there we go at the end of the course. So the OBS Mega Dually made it to the end of the course with fairly low difficulty. Now it's the turn of the Gladiator. So I'm going to go ahead and start this guy up, refill it, lock everything down, and go. Oh god, it's fast. It definitely drives differently than the OBS. Oh my god. Okay, it deals with mud a lot better than the OBS does. Oh, Jesus. We almost did a backflip. I'm going to refrain from doing backflips because I feel like backflips don't really contribute to us having a successful run. This is getting through the course really, really, really fast. This is definitely one of the fastest things I've taken through here in a long time. Obviously, the axles are not collision, so we can drive through there with ease. Let's give it a little bit more... There we go. Give it a little bit more room. Switch to pull and throw it in high. I'm going to have to back up a little bit to get a little bit of run-up room. Give it enough time to spool up. And... oh, won't do it. There we go. Oh my god, it's going to wheelie. And are you going to stick with it? It looks like it is. Bounces most of the way through. I'm keeping my... oh, it stalled out right there at the end. I was going to keep my foot to the floor and just see what would happen. Oh, that's why. Because the truck, like, got jammed into the ground. And so, yeah, the truck is wedged right now, so we're going to have to turn it over before it'll actually, like, before it's actually relatively easy to pull. Yeah, see, now we could pull it. Before, it was not wanting to be pulled. The problem I keep having with this thing is the fact that the front tires are rarely ever on the ground, and so I only have half the steering capability, because it is four-wheel steer, but it... oh my god. Oh, there goes the truck. Alright. I'm going to release you right there. And see if this is capable. Ah, just barely. Just barely capable of fitting onto one of those bridges. I don't think she's going to do it, man. Oh, yeah, yep. In it goes. Oh, my God. Yeah, in it goes. Okay, this is going to have to be another bridge bypass. Yeah, this is going to have to be another bridge bypass. As a matter of fact, will it do that? And yes, it will. Wow, this just, like, soft terrain, it doesn't care. It's a little bit stiffer than the OBS Mega, but, like, it's just as crazy, and it's just as effective. It's a different approach, but the approach is just as effective and works just as well. So now we're going back in time a little bit more and grabbing the Megalodon, which I don't even think I've ever run here. Get it started up. This thing is an old mod. It's an old truck, but it's still really cool because it's a custom frame, 6-door. Nowhere near as fast as the other two, but who knows? It could be it could be effective still. It's got a lot of grip. See if we can bounce the front axle up. Wow, it's got a lot of... oh my god. Oh my god. It's got a lot of range there in terms of, like, what it'll tolerate in high. Like, a lot of range in terms of what it'll tolerate. Alright, let's pull up next to the next F-150. We'll get it hooked up. Is it the same, like, Sparko wheel? No, this is actually... wow, this was back from the days when he didn't really even animate those wheels. Give it a little bit of a longer winch cable and switch it to pull mode so we don't have to deal with it trying to start all the time. Throw it in high and take off. Oh, all right, it bogs down. It bogs down with the F-150 behind it. A little bit of a different tuning setup, obviously, but let's see how far into the water we can jump. Not really that far. Wow, not really that far, and then bogs down immediately once it gets in. So you could definitely tell that it was a different type of tuning style and a different type of, like, Totally different type of just setup in general from the way Frog's trucks used to be versus, like, what they are kind of a little bit closer to now. So, running through the rocks, though, it's got a lot of grip. It definitely doesn't, you know, definitely doesn't try to give up in the rocks. I mean, you really, you know that the weight is behind it, but it's not overbearing. It's not like, oh my god, the truck's gonna just, like, you know, cave in and fold over and die, but it's still having to work, though, that's for sure. It's definitely having to work. Get it up the crest of the hill real quick, and drop the truck there. Now, this might be able to make it across one of these bridges if it's exactly perfectly lined up. Yep. I'm just idling it, man. Oh, crap. Yeah, I was just idling it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try that one more time because I have the feeling that if we're able to get it to do that, I mean, hell, we should be able to get it all the way across. We just have to be very, very, very deliberate and slow about it. Deliberate, slow, and patient. But at the same time, I know you guys don't want to sit there and try to, like, see 15 million attempts of me trying to get across this bridge. So, we'll try one more time, and if we get, like, 3/4 of the way and then fall in, we're going to just drive on from there. So, easy. Oh, it's already starting to fall. It is such a, like, such a tricky balancing act. That is low 1, flat to the floor. And that's about the only way I feel comfortable doing this. There you go. Maybe bump it up just a tad. Because I'm telling you, oh god, the surface that you see is a lot narrower than it actually seems. Almost there. Almost there. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Come on. Oh my god, come on. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. And floor it. Go. Go, 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 go. Perfect. Oh! Okay, you know what? That's not fair to the truck. I wanted to throw it at that obstacle with as much as I had, and that's not fair to the truck to call it there. So I'm going to winch it back onto its wheels and finish this off like this truck deserves to finish it off. So, easy. There we go. Get it started back up again, and I'm going to throw it into auto, actually. Oh my god, pull yourself off of this log. So aside from the fact that the other two have way softer suspensions and can absorb the bumps way better than the Megalodon can, I mean, it's still a very capable truck. You just need to drive it differently. So at this point, we've finished out the main, like, even if you even want to call it a competition, but the most likely to backflip being the Gladiator, but in my opinion, my favorite one to drive was actually the OBS. So I'm going to now make a quick run in the Monstrosity, just in case y'all have forgotten how ridiculous this thing is, which it's hard to forget. But we're gonna make a run all the way down in the Monstrosity and see how long we can actually keep it in high, as opposed to like some of the other runs we've made in it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, and it's... Wow, okay. That didn't last long. Throw it in low 3. I'm still going to pull the F-150 with it. I'm still going to pull an F-150 with it. I mean, hell, there's one left. We might as well pull it. What's funny is, that's an OBS body, like, truck, too. So it's like, I'm like you, but not. It's like same, but different. But same. But very, very, very different. All right, switch to pull. Let's go. Oh, it won't do that. Oh my god, I'm getting it to maintain high. Wow. Normally, well, I could hear the revs starting to drop, and that's why I kind of, like, left it. I kind of left high back there, but, like, you know what? If you get the shift right, like, this thing will be, like, it will stay in high longer than you think. All right, I'm going to drop off that F-150 right there and see if I can cross 2 bridges at once. I've tried this before, and if you guys know how any of the previous attempts at this have gone, you'll know that it hasn't been perfect, that's for sure. But, oh, yep, and that's where that stops. Oh, it really is stuck. Oh my god, it really is stuck. But that's where we're going to leave it, because not the Megalodon, but the Monstrosity is not the subject of this video. The 3 other trucks were mainly the OBS Mega. But if you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure to click that like button. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Talk to you guys later.